Is it time? It's go time. Hey, everybody! Live from Hickory. It's Tuesday night, October the 11th, and you're about to watch another live country-ish podcast show. How do you know it's live? Well, here's one way. I got today's newspaper, and I circled and highlighted the dang date. Huh? That's how you know. It's proof of live. So anything can happen at any given moment. But first, we got about, 49 seconds? I don't know. Well, that's 40 seconds. That's a weird countdown timer we got there. But real quick, let me tell you about Every Plate. Every Plate makes it easy to get the family gathered for dinner every night with delicious recipes everybody will love. If you think meal kits are too expensive, you better think again. Every Plate is 25% cheaper than grocery store shopping. You can get your first box for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com and entering my code. All right, it's REAP149. All righty, I think it's time we get this show going. What say you, boys?
Let's do it.
Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Y'all's underdog, dressed in beer overalls, living next to the woods. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, 'cause he's in Hickory.
What up, bumpkins? I feel it too. Welcome to episode 150 of Country-ish. And today's show, it's like an animated, over-the-top, fiery, frivolous lawsuit. Yeah. Jim Breuer is going to join the show tonight and talk about his new comedy special called Somebody Had to Say It. What is it? Well, I don't know yet, but maybe I'll ask him here in a minute when he zooms in. And in Best Trends, we have some Irrational National Holidays, as usual. Today is National Coming Out Day, and it's also National Sausage Pizza Day. Coincidence? I don't know. But we are going to have a sausage party up in here because Marc Hunt is here, speaking of man meat, and we're going to unbox gifts that we bought each other at a Goodwill for another round of Goodwill hunting. And in small town news, Texas Pete is getting sued for false advertising. Are the stars at night actually big and bright? Deep in the heart of Winston-Salem. So stick around for that story. But first, we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And I got two interns sitting over here checking your comments. One of them's doing YouTube, one of them's doing Facebook. Right there, you got Elliot the intern, and sitting next to him is his intern Sergeant Mark Haveballs Deep. Say hey, boys.
Hey, boys.
All right, and over here, I got our famous resident Hayseed Gen Z intern Isaiah. Next to him, a celebrity from Hickory. I'm talking about John Stamos' little half-brother, Marcus Stamos. Say hey, boys.
What's up?
Mark, it's good to see you. I know you got a lot going on. We're going to get into your situation here in a little bit.
A little bit of a situation. Yeah. We'll get into that. Thank you.
Yeah. And are you excited for today?
I'm excited because you know why?
What's that?
I got you one heck of a Goodwill gift here.
Oh, I can't wait to see what's in that box. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. And for you guys at home, too, leave this in the comments section. Answer this question. Do you like Texas Pete? I want to know about it. Marcus?
Love Texas Pete.
Yeah? What do you like about it?
I like it on everything.
Yeah.
That's what I like
But
about
you
it.
like it because?
It's From North Carolina.
Oh, I don't know. We haven't got there yet.
Oh.
No, but do you like the flavor, the
Yeah,
taste?
I like the flavor.
Spicy. There's got to be something.
I like the hot.
You like the heat.
I like the heat.
I like it because you can put that shit on everything.
That's
go.
not what that's for that's
It doesn't say that on
that's
here.
Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, yeah, it says right here. You can put this shit on anything.
There you go.
There you
Totally
go.
the wrong
You're not wrong.
hot sauce.
All right, so leave that in the comments section. Now, here's the deal. If it's on Facebook, all right, we can't scroll back and read it during the show. So maybe they'll get it in the moment and we can read it. If not, do YouTube, because on YouTube we can scroll back and read your comment live during the show. Either way, we like you leaving comments on all of it. And to prove that I will get to your comments, I actually go through and read all of them. And I try to like all of them. And I'm going to read some comments from last week. That way you know I'm keeping it honest. So Mike Oakes, he said, "Thank you for keeping the community of Fort Myers Beach at the forefront." You are welcome, Mike Oakes. I hope you're okay. And that was terrible. So I hope you're doing okay and your family's good and everything. Jimmy Benson, he said, "I want to go in my Miami Vice outfit." So he's talking about the prom part 2, the redo, which is coming up April 15th at Market on Main, or Main Cellar, whatever they're calling it. But yeah, bring that Miami Vice outfit. I'd love to see that, Jimmy. Ravencroft, she said, try my nuts, salty nuts. Oh, keep talking, dude. The TMI sign is about to start blinking, LOL. Yeah, it's a little creepy when you hear young 21-year-old intern Isaiah saying try my nuts and being dirty. It's just weird.
I'm never dirty. I'm always clean. Oh, please.
Don't pitch your OnlyFans again, please.
Oh, by the way, my OnlyFans is only $9.99. I repeat, $9.99.
Ravencroft, get in there.
Ravencroft, get on it.
Jamie Franks said, "My wife had our baby boy today." Wow, can you believe that? Congratulations, Jamie Franks. You got a new baby boy, and he's exactly 7 days old. 7 days old. Congrats. What did you name him? John?
Isaiah.
It's a good Christian name. Joel Fry, he says, "Look at John with his hair did and his fancy shirt. Looks like a substitute shop teacher. LOL." Yes, I kind of did, because last week, I don't know if you've noticed, there's no microphone right here. It's right here. We're trying to look like a TV show, so I have this lavalier, they call it, lavalier microphone. Got it right here. So I thought if I had a better shirt to clip it on, that would be the thing. But you know what? I like to be comfortable, and I went back to the old me. Jason Connor says, "My wife wants you." Wow, Jason. Number one, I'm spoken for. I'm engaged. I'm happily in love with my boo thing, Jody, and I am flattered, though. I appreciate it.
That's
let's see if we can get her to want you, Jason. Let's work on that.
What's she look like?
The question is that her in the picture?
Oh no, I don't know. Well, there could be a dude, or could be a girl with a mustache, and there's definitely a dog in it. So I like dogs. All right, we're not just a live show, all right? We're also a regular podcast for your ear holes. We're on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean, you name it. Wherever you get your podcast, we are there. And if you want to help us out, you can. You be part of this family, right? Join our Patreon support page. And there's many levels you can sign up. But for just $5 and up, we'll get you access to Country-ish After Dark. The next one that we have, I think, is October 25th. Am I right on that, guys? Did we make a decision?
That's
Last week I thought we did.
Yeah, that's what I'm tracking.
Double check me on that, okay? But I think we're doing October 25th. We start at 9:30 right after this show. And what is that? What is Country-ish After Dark? That's where we zoom you into the show and we talk to you. We get crazy one-on-one. Ask us anything. We talk about anything. Nothing is off limits at Country-ish After Dark. Sometimes Stamos takes his clothes off. You know, you never know.
I will.
I've done it before too. I think it's
yeah, he's taking it. We get naked. I mean, it's whatever you want.
Don't
forget your show.
Don't forget last year's photo shoot.
Oh yeah, we get crazy. But look, if you got no money and you still want to help, you can. All right, you can go to Apple Podcast and write us a nice review. Give us 5 stars and we'll read it on the show and give you a shout out and a toot of the old air horn. And that's where my man, intern Isaiah, my young Hasty Gen Z, reads your words. And remember, whatever you write, he has to read it. So we have a new one?
Yes, sir. We have a new one, and it's a 5-star review. I repeat, 5-star, 5-star, 5-star.
What's that? It's got to be from a song or something?
No, there's a wrestler named Booker T, and he won the world championship 5 times, so he'll go 5 times.
Got it. Anyway, shout out Booker T.
Yep. We got a review from Steph UNC. They said, "Hi everyone. I really enjoy the podcast. It makes me laugh every week. I went to college with the Alan Jackson, and I'm the same age as John and Alan. Most every time John brings up something from when we were growing up, I have the same thought or know exactly what he's talking about. If it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Yep.
Thanks for the entertainment. 5 stars."
All right. Thank you, Steph UNC. Let's hear it. There you go. The Alan Jackson, do you know who this is? Because they know who you are.
Yeah, absolutely. It's my good friend Stephanie. So we were really good friends, are now, but definitely in college too. And
Awesome.
yeah. So
Well, thank you, Steph.
you got her listening to the show. That's a good sign.
Boom. I'll take it, even though I'm wearing this NC State shirt. We love everybody no matter where you're from. All right? Let me plug some tour dates real quick. This was just added to the tour dates. Stand-up comedy, November 3, 4, and 5, Jacksonville, Florida. I'll be at the Comedy Zone, just added. But before that, if you want to hang out and party with us, you can do that. October 29th, we're doing a Halloween bash, and that's going to be at Main Cellar. That's right, big Halloween bash to raise money for charity. Come dressed up, we're going to have a good time. April 15th, that is when we're doing the prom. That's right, the prom part 2, the redo. So save that date, and we'll get some tickets up for that pretty soon. All right, let's catch up with my boy over here, Marcus Stamos. I'm happy you're alive. I'm happy you're here. I miss you. And you come on, fill us in. What happened?
Wednesday before last, I was waking up 2 a.m. with firefighters beating on my door.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's always fun to wake up to firefighters beating on your door in your
2
bedroom
in the
full of
morning.
smoke. Yeah, and
So did you, when they were banging on your door at 2 in the morning, you were sound asleep?
yeah, because I didn't go to sleep till like midnight.
Yeah.
So I had just got
So you were 2
Good.
hours in.
2 hours in, good sleep.
Did you smell any smoke or anything?
When I woke up, yeah.
Oh,
Whenever,
but prior to that,
no.
wow.
So fire banging on the door. I wake up and trying to figure out what's going on while my house was full of smoke. And I hear somebody saying, "You need to come outside." So I go outside and to open the door to fire trucks and lights and
Wow.
people running hoses across the parking lot. And as I go out, my neighbor's home is engulfed, like fire's coming out of the gutter.
Wow.
So once I get out and turn around, it's coming out of the roof. And neighbor lost his home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
And
night.
you live in a townhome, so you have a shared wall with your neighbor.
Yes.
And so if it affects their house, it could definitely affect your house.
Yeah, it could have spread over to mine, but thank God it didn't.
Now, so is this are we looking at this picture right now, the Alan Jackson?
Yeah.
So that's your neighbor's house there.
Yeah, that's my neighbor's what they call patio home, the one level.
Okay.
Yeah, completely lost his house.
Wow.
And
do you have that video?
Yep.
You sent Alan the video.
I sent it to Alan. Yeah, I played it. You can see the inside of my place after the
Let's
after
take a look
the
at
fire.
this.
So this is coming out of my bedroom into the hallway.
What is that? Is that
So
insulation?
the fire department had to put a hole in the ceiling once the fire was put out next door to make sure that none of the embers spread over to my side.
So they had to do that.
So they did that, and of course the insulation is like 3 feet deep. So
They
it
didn't
all
want to
fell
clean
out.
up?
No, they don't. They don't like to clean up after themselves.
They just
I
like
had to tell them to come get their ladder.
Really?
Before they left, I was like, "Hey, you guys left your ladder in here." So this walking down my steps into the living room. My hardwood floors are
Soaked in wet. There's
soaked
water everywhere.
and water everywhere from the putting the fire out. They really laid the water to it. And then going into the kitchen, I've got standing water in the kitchen too.
Oh man.
going into my little bathroom off the kitchen, there's some of the water that's coming in from
was
next
Ella
door.
with you?
No, I didn't have, my daughter wasn't with me, thank goodness. So,
Man.
out of my place for a while.
What? So you physically have to move out, or they?
Yeah, so the cleaning company came the next morning and completely took everything out and took my furniture out, packed up all my stuff, and had me out the same day. So I was at a hotel.
Wow.
Had to go to a hotel for 10 days, but
You're homeless.
yeah, well, insurance is taking care of me pretty good.
Yeah, but it sounds better if I could say my buddy Mark.
But I technically am homeless. Yeah, I'm not in my home.
Right.
We're still drying out and taking floors out and sheetrock out, but
Insurance gonna pay for everything.
thank goodness for insurance.
That's
So
good.
they always pay you insurance, boys.
Yeah.
Make sure your insurance is up to date.
How long do you think you'll be out of that? It'll take for them
It'll
to
probably-
clean it and get you back in there.
Probably 3 to 6 months.
3 to
Probably.
6 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Just happy you're safe.
and yeah, reminder: change them smoke detector batteries.
So that's what it was. Your neighbor.
My neighbor tried to get me up and couldn't. Once the fire started, the fire department, once they got there, he told them I was inside. They got me up. The neighbor couldn't get me up.
But what
out.
started the fire?
So it was the vent fan in your bathroom that you turn on to suck up all the poop smell.
Sure. Yeah.
So it caught on fire apparently, and that's all it
Really?
takes, man. Yeah.
So it's just a faulty wiring type.
Yeah,
deal.
it's probably been there for 30 years, and
Well,
you know,
I'm
that
happy
stuff
you're alive.
accumulates
Dust and stuff.
dust, and yeah. So
Yeah.
keep an eye on those. Trust me.
Should we start a GoFundMe page for homeless Mark Stamos?
Nah.
We could start a fun little video where you're like walking around, just with a sign.
Yeah.
Homeless, we'll work for food, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Be a fun video. Maybe get some money. But, no, he's fine.
I'm good.
He's good. He's got insurance.
Neighbors made it out. They got
Yeah.
the cat out, and his wife was
good.
in a wheelchair. Got her out. It could all be fixed.
I know you're going through a lot. It's tough. But you have fun in the hotel, though?
The hotel was fine.
Yeah.
I got the nicest one in Hickory,
Yep. The Hilton.
the Hilton Garden Inn.
Yeah.
Thank you for
They got
the,
an indoor
stay.
pool and hot tub.
Yeah.
You living it up
Oh,
over
had
there.
a restaurant downstairs. I was eating good and drinking good. I'm gonna be just fine.
Might not ever leave.
Huh?
So might not ever leave.
Oh, I left. It was
He's
too-
already left. He moved
too
out
damn
of there.
expensive.
Yeah.
Hotel bill.
Well, I had a good time this weekend. I went to Durham, North Carolina. I did a comedy show with my buddy Brent Blakeney at this place called Mystic Farm and Distillery. And Alan Jackson came and we recorded it for Brent. Basically, Brent wanted to shoot his own hour special. And I said, let's do it. And Alan came and recorded. And I told him to use my name to get people in the building.
Yeah,
And
it
then
worked.
I'll go up and do some stuff too. I did a lot of crowd work and improv, and it was fun. So we did it right there in front of them whiskey barrels. And then that's the crowd afterwards. Brenda Sachs was there,
Yeah.
and Heidi is it Heidi Fox?
Fox. Yeah.
She was there.
I danced
Shout
with her
out
at the Bullet.
Patreon supporters, and we had a good time, man. They gave me a big old box of whiskey, and it was great. Had
Did
a
you
good
guys
time.
did you cut the DVD the same night, or how long does it take for the CD DVD to come out?
Oh, the DVD. I don't know. Alan Jackson has all that footage. It'll be a little bit, but yeah, it was good. And then the next day, courtesy One Sundrop Company, who we love, they hooked me up with some sweet tickets. So I went to the North Carolina State, that's my alma mater, Florida State football game, and that was fun. And they hooked us up big time. Look at that. We're in the suite, baby. That's the Coca-Cola suite, Sundrop, whatever. Sat up there for a little bit, watched the game, and then I wanted to get into mix, so I went down into the student section, got in there too. Had some fun tailgating with some people, and Scott Dunlap grabbed my phone and he recorded this little victory dance, if you want to see the victory dance. This is going viral on TikTok right now. People can't believe that I got some rhythm. And then that's the Wolfpack Wolf. So there we are. We're 5-1, baby. Looking forward to it. Happy about that. Looking forward to more games.
Hey, John, did you know there's another team that's 5-1 right now?
Not familiar. Is it
Are you
Alabama?
you're not familiar with another team that's also 5-1?
It's not Duke, is it?
Blue. They're a
It's not-
blue.
What's
Can't be
Duke's record?
UNC.
Might be a light blue.
Yeah,
light,
it's
Carolina blue.
Kentucky.
Kentucky, 5-1. Bluegrass. No, Chapel Hill's 5-1. And when do we play you guys? Couple weeks?
It's in a couple weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
we play Duke this weekend.
That's right.
I think
then,
NC State will win that.
we'll have
We
you guys
play,
soon.
I think we're playing Syracuse this weekend. So that'll be great. I hope that you will win your game against Duke. I hope we win our game against Syracuse. So we're both 6-1 powerhouses, because this could spark a new, fresh, amazing rivalry. And last year we had a good game. Remember what happened last year?
No. Dude, I just went through a traumatic experience.
I happened to be in
I have an
Nashville,
excuse for
Tennessee.
everything.
I happened to be in Nashville, Tennessee, doing shows. And NC State was playing Carolina at a night game. And it went into like double overtime. And you had already posted something about like, well, that's it, boys. NC State's losing again. And you posted, you were bragging about how they, and it wasn't over. And then we came back and won. And I had to gloat and send you a video of like, sticking them
I
up.
remember that. Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. More football news. Carolina Panthers fired their coach, Matt Rule.
Rule got ruled out.
He got ruled out. That's right. What do you think of that, guys? What do you think of this?
Oh, it's a good move. I think they had to do something. Yeah, tickets, fans are pissed. And
I mean, I blame the
There's no
owner as
spark.
much as I blame the coach.
yeah, the dude, he's going to get $40 million for being fired, though. That's a pretty good deal. $40 million.
Tepper has screwed this whole thing up. He's pissing everybody off in North Carolina, right? He hired Matt Rule to begin with. Fired Ron Rivera, but that's fine because he's also 1-4 with the Commanders or whatever that name is. But yeah, I think they had to do something,
Yep.
And normally they kind of wait till mid-season before they fire a coach.
Dude, I think they should have done it after the second game. They've won, 6 games at home since he's been there?
He's got one of the worst records the Panthers
it's-
coach have ever had.
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah. More football news. So I'm happy with this. I'm okay with it. I'm already done with the Panthers. I'm still going to watch because that's my team. I'm going to watch. I'm going to root for them. But I'm mostly excited for NC State. So I have that. And my fantasy team is doing well. Remember the protester got tackled that last Monday night game?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what?
At the Rams, and I think it was the 49ers.
That's correct.
And he got mollywopped by Wagner.
He got mollywopped about. Hang on.
Mollywopped.
Hang on. Just say mollywopped by Wagner.
Mollywopped by Wagner.
I like it. I don't know why I like it. I like it. He got mollywopped by Wagner. Well, that protester is suing now. He filed a lawsuit against Wagner.
He's the one that ran out onto the field. Why the
Yeah,
hell
with his
is he
little pink
protesting?
smoke running
His
around
little-
like it's celebrating a girl being born. It's a girl running around. But no, he had concussion. Actually got a concussion, and
That's
had
what
some-
happens when you run out into
I
the
agree. He deserved every one of it. And Wagner said, "Hey, it is what it is. I don't know what's in that smoke. That guy could have had some sort of poisonous stuff, and I did what I thought would
domestic
save
terrorism.
people. So this dude's an idiot for suing.
I mean, heck, even in the military, we see smoke. One of the first things they tell us start putting on our mask and get prepared because you have no clue what's going to be in there.
So that's what you get, dummy. All right, let's get on to our first segment. I'm very excited. What do you say, guys? First segment time?
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, you know what I do here is I go to Twitter, you see. I click on your hashtag, you know what I'm saying? And I see what it is other people are talking about and then what's trending. And then I weigh in on that. It's how you know that we're in the know, right? And we're with the Joneses. It's called Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right. Real quick, I'm going to go to the interns over here. Any interesting comments that you've seen? What's going on?
A lot of stuff. There's a lot of condolences towards you.
Oh, thank you.
So you're definitely been shown a lot of love. But going back to the Texas Pete
Texas
thing,
Pete.
Shotzi Davis, and it's the way that you read it. Shotzi Davis, I don't eat TP, but husband and 2 boys put that shit on everything. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you're sitting there worrying about TP, I don't know if I want to put that shit on anything.
All right, TP. Shit, there we go.
Exactly.
Elliot?
No, not thus far. Just a lot of prayers and condolences, and people worried about Mark and
just
his
happy you're
neighbors.
back, buddy.
Oh, I thank you very much.
Where
sir.
you
Where was
been?
he at last week?
I know, it's been like 6 I don't know.
Slacker.
He's been gone for 6 weeks
We ain't
straight.
seen him since, what,
Out here, I
September?
thought he
He's
just
been
left
gone for a
us.
while.
Just gave up.
It's like September of last year, I think.
I was
Yeah.
just following your orders.
What are we talking about?
Well, you told me not to that my presence wasn't welcome here. And hell, I'm surprised you let me in the door tonight.
I mean, hey, listen,
Actually-
just because I feel that way doesn't mean I actually said it. I never said that.
well, you sent me all those texts.
I didn't send you. What are you
Wait,
talking
hold
about?
on, let me see. Yeah,
If
right
I
here.
text you anything, it was like, when you get your ass back here, I need some grunt work out of you.
It says
Read the name.
cease and desist, restraining order. Sorry, that's Joe Rogan. Never mind. Carry on.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Sorry.
You got his
Sorry.
number?
He's been He
have
logged
him-
into your phone and got Joe Rogan's number.
Listen, sometimes
Thanks for
I let
ratting me
these
out,
guys
little
come up with
bastard.
comedy bits, and we just experiment and see what happens. It's not always a home run, but we like to have fun here. Today is National Coming Out Day, guys. Are you excited? Isaiah, anything you want to say, buddy?
Come on, man, let it out.
Let's do it.
This is
I'm
the day.
good.
Let's get it over with.
What?
Just pull the Band-Aid off.
Come out.
It's National Coming Out Day.
Come out of your shirt.
What are we supposed to come out of?
Well, do you know what this means?
Not really.
You don't even know what this means?
No, I'm kidding. I know
Okay,
what it
I
means.
didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah. Well, to me, it's like National I Don't Care Day. I really don't care. To me, it's like I don't need to know what you're sexually attracted to.
Right.
But if you feel the urge to tell me, you don't have to.
Well, it
But
has
if
no
it makes
bearing
you
on you.
happier, it's fine. Like I don't care about any of this. You know what I mean? What say you, Marcus?
I think you can come out any day.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be today.
It doesn't have to be today. It can
Yeah,
be
what if-
tomorrow or next day.
What if, like today, this person was hungover and just slept all day and was sick, and they wake up tomorrow thinking, I want to come out. And they go like, oh, that was yesterday? I got
missed
to wait
it."
another year.
Yeah,
It's killing me.
yeah. Or just kidding. I wasn't even serious yesterday.
All right. Guess what, guys?
What?
Oh,
Tell
what
us.
boss?
You were
Sorry, I was
drinking.
Do tell.
You were drinking. That's fine. Isaiah, right? I believe you have an adult beverage for us. You're now 21 years
sir.
old.
But I've been drinking before that, so
Call the cops! Of
Dirty devil.
course you have. What Sundrop adult beverage do you have for us today?
so I got moonshine from Old Smoky Distillery, and then I got Diet Sundrop.
Okay. And you just mix it up.
Yes, sir.
What kind of moonshine did you
Just
use?
regular White Lightning.
White Lightning. Now, what other bottles do you have there? Jars, I mean.
I got blackberry,
Okay.
and then I got Panty Dropper Shine.
It's called Penny Dropper
No,
Shine?
it's apple pie, but a lot of moonshiners call it Panty,
Panty Dropper. Okay. So you have mixed Diet Sundrop
Yep.
with White Lightning Moonshine. And what are we calling this?
Shine Drop.
Shine Drop.
What?
Instead of Sundrop, Shine Drop. I like it.
Nobody's ever probably said that ever.
I know.
We
That's
need to
good.
coin that.
Let's coin
You just
that.
did. Coined it.
Yeah, hashtag Shine Drop, copywritten.
Yeah, but-
Coin.
Copyright.
Yeah. All right, let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's everybody clap for ourselves. That was great. I like that y'all actually, I was just meant for you to hit the button, but they actually started clapping. That's a good instinct, boys. We are growing as a team. I
Good
can feel
listener.
I
it.
told you, following orders.
That's right. Well, let's move on to our next segment, Small Town News. As you guys know, there's a lot of negative things going on in the news, a lot of politics, a lot of pandemics, a lot of Putins and petroleum, and we try to ignore that stuff. And we try to do interesting, weird things that happen in small towns. Justin Clyde Williams can tell you all about it.
Small town dudes with small town news, breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right. Thank you, Justin Clyde Williams. Well, there is a lot of stories today out of the Tar Heel State, you guys. Good old North Kakalaki. I like to call it Wolfpack Country. Did you hear about this one? In Hickory, this happened.
No.
Yes. A guy died driving his car when his GPS led him to a bridge that was already washed out.
Oh, yes.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah, unfortunately, our friend Caroline lives on that road and actually told us about that a long time ago. They've been trying to get that fixed for years.
It's been like, I don't know. I don't know all the details, but I think it's been that way for like, I don't know, 7-10 years or something.
At least. I think since 2013, but I could be
Since
wrong.
2013.
I
Okay,
believe
it's
so.
a long time.
Yes, sir.
And They had some barricades up there where people couldn't drive over it, but they were just little sawhorses. I guess some kid, prankster or whatever, just stole them. And this dude driving at night, not an old guy either, young dude, following the GPS, doesn't know that what he's looking at, there's it's a bridge that's out, and he just, and I think he drowned. So who's on the hook for that? Anybody know?
No, not yet, but it's somebody.
What do you think? Who's going to pay for that? Whose fault is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it the GPS company?
No.
That doesn't know that bridge is washed out? Is it whoever, the city?
Well, it's a private road. That's why they've had such a hard time getting it fixed.
Can we blame Hank Guess somehow?
That's what you were wanting. Of course we can.
All right, let's figure out a way to do that.
Yeah.
But condolences to that guy and his family. That's super sad. Also, this happened in Norwood, North Carolina. Did you hear about this one? A very aggressive rodeo bull has escaped, and he's still at large. They don't know where this bull is, and it's a mean, big old bull. You know where Norwood, North Carolina is?
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Close to Albemarle.
I've never heard of that.
How do you say it, Mark?
Albemarle.
How do you say that town? You know what I'm talking about.
Albemarle. Albemarle.
Marl. That's a hard
Marl.
one. Albemarle.
Albemarle.
Marl. But yeah, so a lot of weird stuff going on. If you see a big
John,
bull running around Norwood, yes.
Albemarle is it's where I was born.
Oh, you were born in Albemarle.
I was born in Albemarle.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
It is tough. I was born there. I still don't quite know how to say it right. So.
Do you have family members there still?
No, I do not.
I was going to say, you might
I think I
want
was
to
there
warn
for
them.
like 6 months, so didn't really make a lot of foundation.
Didn't stick.
Rent came due.
Yeah. Rent came due, had to bounce.
Yeah.
Well, here's another one that happened, okay? North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your hand.
That's where you take your shirt off.
Spin it like a... Oh, yes. You don't know that one?
No
Petey
clue.
Pablo.
Who? What?
Petey Pablo.
Nope. No clue.
North Carolina, come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your hand. Spin it like a helicopter. Nothing.
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 Alan, do you know that song?
No, I've never heard that song before in my life.
So
Somebody Google that song immediately and prove me right. Anyway, you're going to love it one of these days. Winston-Salem, North Kakalaki. I got one for you guys. This is groundbreaking, I think. I did not know this. Did you know this hot sauce right here, Texas Pete, is made in North Carolina?
I had no idea.
Me either.
I
dude.
didn't make that in North Carolina.
Not,
This-
not
yeah.
until
None.
recently.
Yep.
it's made in the dub, Winston.
I had no idea. My mind is blown. What's next? You're going to tell me Kentucky Fried Chicken is not made in Kentucky?
Maybe.
Huh?
Afraid not.
You going to tell me KY jelly is not marmalade from Kentucky?
But it's not.
It's not.
Everybody-
Idaho doesn't have potatoes?
Everybody has to go around and give a
Yeah, give me an example.
Mississippi mud pie.
They don't.
Now,
Mississippi doesn't have
Maybe
mud
they
pies?
don't make it Mississippi. You're next.
Can I do the KY jelly again?
I did that one.
Georgia peaches have it.
Georgia doesn't have peaches?
South Carolina has peaches.
Not a state with Vidalia onions.
What state would have it?
It would be Georgia, but
Vidalia.
they usually you go to these restaurants and stuff like
It's
that.
all
they've got a menu.
blasphemy. It's all You guys get the point.
Don't
right?
mean they're from there. Yeah.
Well, a Los Angeles man, of course, says he didn't know either. And now he's suing. He filed a class action lawsuit against the company. Now, the company is actually based in Winston-Salem, which is weird to me. That's where they make cigarettes, right? Winston's,
R.J. Reynolds.
Salem's. That's what I mean. Well, that maybe Tabasco should do a flavor. Winston-Salem tobacco sauce.
Tobacco, yeah. Tobacco, Tabasco.
Yeah, you can make a menthol flavor. Well, the company that makes Texas Pete is in Winston-Salem. It's called the T.W. Garner Food Company, and they're being sued for false advertising. Now, how did this whole thing start? Some dude named Philip White was at a grocery store in Los Angeles. Shocker, no one ever sues anybody in Los Angeles. You got a lot of sue-happy people out there. Well, he bought a $3 bottle of Texas Pete, and he said when he bought the hot sauce, he just trusted that the language and the images on the label were what they said they were. He assumed it was a Texas product. And the label, as you can see, it has a white lone star from the Texan flag and a cowboy doing a little lassoing, see? And it says Texas on it. And to his shock, he later discovered that Texas Pete is not actually a Texas product. He said, there is surprisingly nothing Texas about it. And from the ingredients to the style, this dude has an argument.
We don't.
Well, hear me out. Texas Pete is basically, what is it? It's a Louisiana-style hot sauce, okay? That means it's got a lot of vinegar, chilies, salt. It's pureed, fermented. Tabasco and Frank's Red Hot, both Louisiana-style sauces. So that's not Texas either. That's Louisiana. And apparently there's no such thing as a Texas-style hot sauce. And he's saying that Texas Pete gets its ingredients from places outside of Texas. So now you're thinking, well, why do they even call it Texas Pete to begin with? Do you have a theory, Marcus?
Yes.
What is it?
You see the little cowboy with the lasso? That's his name. His name is Texas Pete.
But they make it in
North Carolina.
So, but
it's
why?
It's just a nickname, a little character's name. His name is Texas Pete.
And is he from Texas?
Don't know. Maybe.
Well, this is your story.
And I'm sticking to it.
But you didn't go into depth on
Yeah, I
your
did.
story.
That's the little cowboy's name.
But you don't know where
His
he's
name's-
from.
You ever heard anybody called Tex?
But
Hey,
I would
Tex?
assume they're from Texas, though,
There's
right?
Tex Ritter.
Where's he from?
No,
Where's
he-
Tex Ritter from?
I don't
he's
think
from-
he's from Texas.
He's from Marville, Texas.
We have.
This is the point. Texas Pete, even though it's a fictional
It's
character,
him.
if that's what you're saying,
Yeah.
should be from Texas.
No, not necessarily. You know, we've got a
Why would
Texas,
you call him
we've
Texas
got a
Pete, then?
Texas fish camp here in Hickory
And why do they call it Texas Fish Camp?
because it's somebody's nickname. Exactly what it that
Some
is.
guy named Fish Camp?
Tex.
No, there's a guy named Tex.
The
and
state
he
is
has
Texas. The
fish
guy
camp.
is Pete.
You're
Right
pulling.
up the
You're
road.
sounds like you're for this guy.
No,
You're
no.
not
I
defending
think it's
Texas Pete.
interesting. I love little loopholes in the law and all this. I'm not for him. He's a douchebag for doing this. But do you want to know the real reason? I have the information.
Tell us.
Why it's called Texas Pete.
Tell me
I thought I
more.
was right.
This is on their website, by the way.
Okay.
So this is not a big secret.
It's not like they didn't disclose it. It's just they didn't put the bio on the bottom.
Well, they're trying, so it's a company that makes hot sauce, Louisiana style hot sauce, but they make it in Winston-Salem. And why wouldn't you just call it Winston-Salem sauce? That's got a good ring to it. But so it's an obvious question, and the brand even acknowledges that it may be confusing to some people. Well, Texas Pete's website, they say, with a name like Texas Pete, one would think the famed hot sauce is manufactured somewhere in the Lone Star State. So, how is that a tasty red pepper sauce made in North Carolina happens to be named Texas Pete? The inventor of Texas Pete, it's a dude named Sam Garner, and his sons, Thad, Ralph, and Harold, were trying to come up with a name for their hot sauce. They hired a marketing advisor, and the advisor recommended the name Mexican Joe. So it was going to be called Mexican Joe because this advisor said that's a good name because of the piquant flavor, which reminded them of some of their favorite foods from Mexico, right? Now, have you ever heard that word in your life?
What?
Piquant?
No.
Never.
Me either. I had to look that one up. It means to have a pleasantly sharp taste or appetizing flavor. This is their website. I'm just giving you that information. Yes.
Is it PICANT? If I'm not
It's
mistaken?
PIQUANT.
I heard it used
Piquant.
on an episode of Golden Girls once.
Did you really?
I did, yes, sir.
Piquant.
Talking about food, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, when the marketing guy recommended Mexican Joe as the name, the Garners, they said, nope, not going to do that. It's got to have an American name. So Sam, the dad, he suggested Texas, which also has a reputation for spicy cuisine, Tex-Mex. It's right there on the border of Mexico, so they have a lot of the same food. Then he looked at his son, Harold, whose nickname was Pete, and that's how they came up with Texas Pete. So it's not a real cowboy dude. It's named after the state, Texas, because they wanted that sort of feel. And Pete his son. But I don't understand. How the hell do you get the nickname Pete out of the name Harold?
Don't I?
You know, like there's like, okay, the name Richard. What's the nickname there?
Dick or Rick.
Dick or Rick, which is always a weird one. What was John F. Kennedy? What was his nickname?
Jack.
Jack.
Yep. And you got Chaz or Chuck for Charles.
And I don't, you know, some of these I don't get, but Harold, Peter, Pete, was it Peter? I don't know. Texas Peter would be a good name. Texas Peter. They should have called it Texas Peter. Would you put this on your stuff if it was called Texas
That
Peter?
would probably hurt. Yeah, that would probably make me not want to use it.
That'd be a good name for an adult movie, though. Texas Peter. But then they recommended a Mexican Joe, which is kind of like, I feel like that would be offensive nowadays. And this is a long time ago we're talking when they're coming up with these names. Mexican Joe. But have you ever met one person named Joe from Mexico? It's Jose, right? Yeah. Yeah, so these names, I'm still perplexed how they came up. Why Harold is Pete, but that is how they got the name, Texas Pete. So why did they pretend to be from Texas? Texas Pete says the name was meant to evoke Texas's reputation. They admit that they were trying to mimic and capitalize on the reputation of Texas, you know, because in Texas, everything's bigger and better in Texas. So the guy suing is accusing Texas Pete of and this is their lawsuit, this is the claim, concocting a false marketing and labeling scheme specifically because it knows the state of Texas enjoys a certain mysticism and appeal in the consumer marketplace and is known for its quality cuisine, spicy food, and hot sauce in particular. And he said, had I known Texas Pete wasn't made in Texas, I never would have bought it. Or if I did, I would have paid way less for it. And he believes he's not the only one. He goes on to say Texas Pete hot sauce, acting like they're a product made in Texas when they are not, is false advertising. And they have cheated their way to a market-leading position in the $3 billion hot sauce industry at the expense of law-abiding competitors and consumers nationwide who desire authentic Texas hot sauce and reasonably but incorrectly believe that is what they're getting and when they purchase Texas Pete. So that's his claim. This ain't a Texas, nothing in here is from Texas. And when I bought it, I thought I was getting Texas. So I would love to see where this goes. The complaint argues that the Texas branding ultimately hurts smaller companies in Texas that are trying to capitalize on the authenticity of their Texas hot sauce. So what do you think, boys?
My aspect of it is give the man a damn refund and let him move on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, it's a class action lawsuit. So we could get in on this. Have you ever bought? We bought it today. Mm-hmm. So whatever money, if this guy wins his lawsuit, we could get a paycheck. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
But you know how that goes. By the time they process it, if it goes through, they'll send you a check for a penny, which means the stamp costs
It'll be
more.
$5. Yeah.
It's like your residual checks.
Exactly. Oh, that's what we should do. Let's get these checks rolling in. We'll play how much is that Texas Pete class action lawsuit check.
There you go.
I like it. So the guy's name who's suing is White, right? His complaint filed on behalf of anyone in the United States who's ever purchased Texas Pete. He asks the court to force Texas Pete to change its name and branding and pay up. So, what do you think? Do you think they're going to have to change their name like the Washington Redskins did? Is this now going to be Texas Peter? Huh? Texas Peter Cheater Pumpkin Eater? Huh? How about Carolina Larry? Why not? Carolina Larry rolls off the tongue, and it's proud Carolina product. It's made right here in Winston-Salem. Why don't we take ownership of this, huh? Proud Carolina thing.
Well, today's world, it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't have to change it.
Yeah. They should change the cowboy to like a little, since it's made in Winston-Salem, like a little Marlboro man.
Yeah.
Get a little cigarette instead of a whip.
Yeah.
Right?
And the camouflage shirt.
Camouflage shirt.
Had the little RGR
Trucker
symbol on it.
hat.
Yeah,
him on a-
he's
put him
got a super long nose like Pinocchio because he's lying all the time, about where he's from.
I'm not from North Carolina. I'm from Texas.
Yeah. I wonder if the guy's suing, like if he actually sort of works for another hot sauce company, because that would be diabolical. Like if you worked for Tabasco, right, and Texas Pete was kicking your ass, you're like, you know what? Let's hire some dude to follow, false, and then they could lose a lot of money having to fight this thing. So crazy. I wonder if it's Biddy, the guy who makes my hot sauce, the guy who makes John Reap's hickory hot sauce.
Oh, now that stuff's good.
What if he's behind all this?
See, now I'm offended because is it Reap or Reaper? I mean, as far as like the Carolina Reaper, I mean,
Exactly.
because now I'm just
I
so
know.
confused.
It's coming back.
Can I have that lawyer's number?
Listen, Winston-Salem, the town, it's not really that small, but I'll tell you what,
Town may be small, but
the news is huge. All right. Okay, we got a lot more country-ish, but yes, your hand is raised.
I know it's not a state, but I just realized Hello Kitty is not a cat.
Well,
There's
it's
another one.
a picture of a cat.
It's a cat. Right?
No, check it out. They
What
get
is it? What is Hello Kitty?
I have no idea, but they get offended if you say
You have
that's a
no
cat.
idea, but you told me to check it out.
It looks like
so
a
you want me to look it up
Isaiah.
for you?
Yeah.
Okay. We got a lot more country-ish to do. Let's see here. What are we doing first? Oh, yeah. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this. Hey, everybody. Let's go cruising. That's right. We're doing it again. November 5 through 11, 2023. We're going cruising, baby. And I want you to come with me. This time, 7 days on Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. It is the world's largest cruise ship. It is brand new. We leave from Port Canaveral with stops at Royal Caribbean's private island. Perfect day at Coco Cay. Cozumel, Mexico. We're going to Isla Roatan, Honduras. We're going to Puerto Costa Maya, Mexico. It's a great new ship, more destinations, more comedians. 3 comedians going to Mexico. We're called the See Amigos Tour because it ain't just me. We got John Heffron and we got Reno Collier. That's right. We're doing comedy, karaoke, all the meeting and greeting and drinking you can imagine. And you can book your spot right now. Go to johnreap.com/cruise and secure your spot right now. And I will see you on the boat. All right. Book a cabin ASAP, right? We only have a certain amount. I don't want you to miss out. So if you're thinking about getting on this cruise ship, go ahead and pull the trigger, all right? But let me tell you about this. Fall. It's a-coming. Is it here yet? Is it fall yet?
I think so.
Is the first day of fall happening?
I think that's 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks. Well, it's coming. And what that means is back to routine, back to busy schedules, and back to the best time-saving hack for weeknight dinners. I'm talking about every plate. When your weekdays and your nights get jam-packed, every plate will help you get delicious meals on the table without breaking the bank. You can skip your weekly trip to the grocery store, too. Every plate delivers simple, stress-free recipes that come together in just 6 easy steps, and they're ready in about 30 minutes or less. And every plate's quality ingredients come pre-portioned to help you save money and reduce food waste. Now, Jody and I got this, and Jody and I got together, and we made the Mediterranean Southwestern tacos, and it is legit really good. And everything's there. All we needed was like a little bit of butter and oil, and everything else is already in the box. And it was, we had enough for probably 3 people, but we pigged out, and it was great. I can't wait to do it again Wednesday night. But get your first box for just $1.49 per meal by going to everyplate.com and enter the code REAP149. All right, that's up to a $110 value. Delicious meal kits and recipes everyone will love. That's everyplate.com. All right. Well, as you guys know, I do another podcast from time to time with a guy by the name of Johad. Heath Roan. I'm not sure how it pronounces it, but we get together and talk about random stuff. And I think you might enjoy this clip of John just leaving a date, just left a girl on a date by herself, just walked out. Let's watch this clip. We'll be right back.
I remember I went on a date with a girl back in the 80s, It's almost like not first datey, but like first time venturing out to pick up a girl for the first time that you didn't go to high school with, all that many, many, many moons ago. And I just remember getting to her apartment and she had a roommate. And I was nervous, and I don't even know her name or what she looks like, but I'm like, is she ready? And then this iguana comes walking on like the couch and just takes a big white shit like all over the back of the thing. And the whole time I'm like, how gross is this fucking place?
Yeah.
Like how? Yeah.
Did you knew right then and there that this date wasn't really?
I was done. I pretended I called movie phone and I said that the movie was canceled. Because she hadn't been out yet. So during this whole time, I'm just sitting there talking to her roommate. I go, hey, the movie's canceled.
Wow.
And I have a chance I can get back to work if I go now. Is she coming out? And she's like, I don't know. So I don't even know if she's ever coming out. Like, I don't know.
Did you leave before she came out?
I left before she came out.
Good for you.
I did that one ladies, other time.
Don't do that to people unless you know them for a long time. You can't just. I hate that. I hate going to someone's house and waiting in their living room for them to come out. And I'm going to sit with a stranger. All right. HeffernandReap.com for more Heffern and Reap action. Love that guy. Any interesting comments, Elliot?
Yes, sir. Our good buddy Bob Haynes said, I just looked up the Hello Kitty thing, and Elliot is right. Apparently, she's a little girl. Right. And Bugs Bunny isn't a bunny. He's just a dude with big rabbit ears.
I still don't have the answers. I still don't know if Hello Kitty. I don't know if he's kidding or not.
It's a little girl.
No, it's true. I googled it. Apparently, it's not a kitten. It's a personification of a cat, and it's actually a little girl.
Oh, interesting. Hey, the more you know.
I remember that.
Yeah,
after school.
Yeah. All right. So here, I don't know. I think he said he's in the waiting room. Okay,
Yeah,
good. He's
he's
in the
here.
waiting room. And I want to set this up because the guy that's about to zoom in here, and we're going to talk to him in a second. And you guys just be quiet. Don't bother me. This is a big celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
Don't scare me.
Big celebrity. All right. He's been in movies, countless stand-up specials. He's best friends with Metallica and AC/DC. I mean, what are some of your favorite Jim Breuer movies? Huh?
Half Baked.
Half Baked is the big
That's
one.
the best one.
Goat Boy. I can't do it, but that cracked me up. He's done so many funny things, and he's going to be at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte this weekend. Shows, I believe, maybe Wednesday even. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday maybe. But if you go to CLTComedyZone.com, get the full calendar. Jim's there this weekend, but there's a lot of great comedians that's coming in all year long. So check the calendar out. I'll be there at the end of the year doing New Year's Eve there. So come see me there too. But let's get to it. Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. Jim Breuer.
Take another look and tell me that.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
I am fantastic. Thank you for doing this, buddy.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
We've never met, but I'm a huge fan. I'm going to start off kissing your butt right out the gate because, my God, I'm a huge fan. You're a comedy legend, hero, inspiration to me, and I'm being dead ass. I just got done watching your special, man. I loved it. Absolutely.
Well, good. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah. Are you in Naples, or I know you moved to Florida? Are you in Florida now?
I'm Naples, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm up in Naples. Yeah.
I love
We
it.
took an ass whooping.
Yeah. I'm country-ish. I feel like you could be that as well. You're in Florida a lot, which is pretty country, some of it. But you're from New York.
Well, grew up Long Island. My father and the Brewers are from Kentucky.
Okay.
So they're all from Dayton, Kentucky. Not Dayton, Ohio, Dayton, Kentucky.
Oh.
Big difference. So, and then when I lived in Long Island for a little while, and then I was in Manhattan, and then we moved to Jersey. And people think Jersey is, Newark or whatever, but where I live, or the Jersey Shore, where I lived was in the country. Bear, coyote, fox. I was out in the woods. We lived in the woods. And so now, being in Florida is even more country. So, I'm country-ish. My first concert was Johnny Cash.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Yeah. So when it was at a place called Westbury Music Fair in Westbury, Long Island. And I was probably about either 8 or 9 years old. And I don't know if my parents, I was the only one from my parents. I was that mistake. So they couldn't leave me alone. And no one to babysit. So I think they were like, he'll like the music. We went there. It's first time being at a real show. Yeah. You're a kid. You're like, what are all these? Like, wow, it's a stage. This ain't an auditorium. This isn't a play at school. Like, what's going down? People are selling shirts. Wow, people are yeehaw. And then, and it's a very intimate venue. And Johnny Cash and his band came out, and he started off with, "Oh, I'm Johnny Cash." Bow, 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 bow. And I just remember my dad going, "You!" And I looked at him. What? From Long Island? There's
Right.
You walk the dog? No, Jew. Hey, shut the dog up, Anthony. Shut him up. There's no use in Long Island. And he saw that look I gave him, and he went, "I'm from Kentucky, son."
Yeah.
He goes, "We'll explain that another time."
Wow.
What? So, and then as I started getting to know the rest of the Brewers, and I go visit them in Kentucky, we're the only ones that talk the way we do. The rest of them all got deep drawls and talk much slower. So, I'm country-ish.
Yeah.
And I grew up a country music fan, which I totally forgot. My first album was Glenn Campbell. And then, and it was Charlie Rich, and then Johnny Paycheck. Take this job and boom, boom. I love the Oak Ridge Boys.
Yeah.
My dad loved the song "Y'all Come Back Saloon." She played tambourine. Oh no.
I'm with you. I like the old school country music. I don't like a whole lot of this new poppy stuff. I do love old school Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, George Jones, that kind of stuff. So I'm with you. We have a lot in common, honestly. I mean, I know a lot about you. I know that we both played the Gator Growl, just different times. Didn't you play the Gator Growl?
It was great.
What was that like?
It was a learning experience. It was one of the worst gigs I ever had in my life.
Are you kidding me?
No, it was. It's me, Daniel Tosh. Before anyone knew who he was, he didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
A comedian called David Tell.
Yeah.
David Tell before Insomniac. So he's kind of coming up in the ranks. All the comics think he's cool and edgy, and he's, they all look up to him.
Yeah.
He seems like a non-sellout guy.
Right.
And he's got Insomniac in the works, but no one really knows it.
Okay.
So I'm the big. They call me up. I think a guy named Jay Moore. I think Jay Moore canceled.
Oh.
And at the time, Jay Moore is huge. Just came off of Jerry Maguire.
Were you on SNL at this point, or had just
I
finished
think
it?
I might have just finished.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, I don't think Half Baked didn't come out yet. So
Okay.
this might have been like 97.
All right.
And they said, Jim, you want to replace Jay Moore. And they told me the money, and I almost had a cardiac arrest. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's a down payment on a small house. Right?
Yeah.
So I thought this kid, and they were like, this guy's been on this big name. So the only thing is you can't curse. Don't make fun of homosexuality and all that jazz. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm a Sunday Live. I got it. Don't worry.
Right.
I show up at the gig. They make you sign. Now, don't forget, you get this big paycheck, but you're making fun of religion. If you smoke, you don't say nothing about homosexuality.
Right.
Don't cause any problems. You stay in the line. Yeah, I got it.
Do you know how much time you were supposed to do? Was it like a 15 minutes?
20?
Yeah, 20 minutes.
I think
Easy
Daniel
peasy.
Tosh. Yeah, Daniel Tosh, I think, is doing 10. No one was even poor. No one knows who he is at that time. No one knows who David Tell is, and he's got to do 15. I got to do like 20. And the stadium, you've been there. The stadium's packed.
Oh, it's crazy.
They've been sleeping over all week for this event. So
Yeah.
Daniel Tosh goes. Now they give us a gift. They give us the construct. Don't forget, you got to sign here. If you do anything, you don't get your check. Don't worry about it. I'm getting that check. Well, Daniel Tosh goes up. No one's listening or paying attention. And that's nothing against him as a comedian. It's just 30,000 people. Who's this guy?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking David Tell is filthy.
Mm-hmm.
Not only is he filthy, but he's got some dark tendencies. How is he gonna pull this up? And he's a chain smoker. How's David Tell gonna pull this off? And I hear them talking to Dave. He's like, right, no cursing. Got it. No worries. Don't talk about homosexual. There's kids in the audience. Got it. Where do I sign?
That's perfect.
Signs the paper, and he goes up on stage, and I go on the side to watch. I'm like, this is going to be great. And all of a sudden, he goes, let's get this out of the way. Cock, whores, tits, vagina. And he just keeps going and going and going. And the harder the more sexual, dark cursing he goes, the more
Right. The kids don't care. They love that kind of stuff.
Going bonkers. And then he goes, sometimes I stick my penis in the fishbowl just to let them know who's boss. Wow.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to follow this. I can't. So he goes, sorry, Dean, but tonight's for the students. Am I right?
Oh, God.
So he comes off the stage. I mean, I already lost the fight before I went in the ring. And he walks up to me smoking a cigarette. He goes, guess I'm not getting paid.
Oh, my God.
I went, oh, my God. Well,
yeah.
I got paid, but, woo, boy. I'll just say this. When you're playing an arena, when one person boos or heckles, that's easy. But now I'm dealing with sections. This is section 217 just decided we don't like this guy. Bring back the last guy. I don't want to hear about him and he's married and talking about and then section 411 is like, you know what? We agree. Section 120. We also don't like you.
Yeah.
Boo!
Oh,
Get
man.
on. So, and then there were sections like, no. He's cool. He's cool. And so all that is going, and I just kept looking at my watch going, oh my God, I'm getting booed off my gated ground. I took my check, but it was probably one of the worst gigs that I took a beating on that one. Took a beating at gated ground.
This special you got right now called Somebody Had to Say It. It's hilarious. You do a good job of making points, but also making a lot of people laugh at the same time, which is what I love.
Well, it wasn't easy.
Right.
It wasn't easy because when I first started working out this material, the material came from anger.
Right.
And my key is, how do I switch the anger into, they're here to laugh, Jim. They can think, but they got to laugh. And I even studied guys like Carlin, where he would make you laugh. But I think it was the second to his last special, he got dark.
Yes, he did.
And although, in my opinion, everything he said was truthful and real, I didn't feel like being lectured.
Right.
I've
said
though
the same thing many times to people. I found myself going, he's right, but not laughing.
Right.
And we're supposed to make people laugh. Right.
Right. And then I feel like his last one, though, he recognized that, and he still stayed
around.
just as harsh, but he came out funny. Where that is the key. That's God's gift to me. I got to be funny.
Yeah.
So I could start off with anger, but now I got to find the funny and keep the point across to make without someone getting insulted. Yeah. And I need help. You know, my wife helps me. I bring my opener, Joe Sid. Joe Sid was like, he's total California dude. He's like, dude, bro, love everything you're saying. Crowd's digging it. I think you need a little more Jim Breuer. Hey,
right, like lighten it up.
Let's just lighten up. And I tell you what, Joe was a huge help leading up to that special, because he saw me working out, and I would get rocked because crowds went from ha 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 yeah, you know, like, all right, it's not a rally, man, it's not a rally. We got to pull it back. We got to pull it back right here. And although some people love that, and I see people out there now running with that,
right,
that ain't what I'm about.
Right.
At the end of the day, life, we're on a ship, and eventually it's going down.
Yeah. Right.
And if I can lift your spirits and maybe wake a couple crew members up before we go under, and that was my mission. I did my job.
And mission accomplished, especially in this special. And the way that you ended it with your funeral, how you wanted to go out. It is a classic Jim Breuer bit where you've proven all these points, and now you're saying, I still want to be celebrated. Why do funerals have to be such a sad, weird, sorry for your loss, you know, whatever? And no, stuff me in a cannon.
Yes, stuff me in a cannon. Put some fireworks on, and I want a full blown block party. Shoot me up over a lake. Pow!
When you did, when the cannon goes off, and your body comes out, and your head's like this.
Yes.
I had to hit pause. I was rewinding it like a TikTok video, watching your face do this, and I'm like, "Oh, did you study this?" I mean, it's so good. It is.
Thank
so
you,
good.
man. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And listen, you're going to be in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Tomorrow through Saturday at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte. I'm sure you've played there before. It's a great club. So enjoy yourself.
I'm looking forward to it. I think every show is going to be different too. I don't know what I'm bringing to the table yet. This is why I like playing rooms like this. So this is going to be a good week to come out and see me. I got a lot that I'm messing with and a lot that I want to put out there. And it's kind of like I'm working on that new Somebody Had to Say It.
Yeah.
But in in a whole new level if possible. So
Awesome.
I'll see you there.
Thank you, Jim Breuer. You're
Just
the
the
best,
mics.
man.
Thank you, Johnny.
Love you,
Be
man.
good.
Take another look and tell me that.
The camera is live as well. Oh, hey! I hear mics. I don't know about the camera. So by the tally light, then I know we're back. Hey, everybody. That's Jim Breuer. You want to see that guy? You go to Charlotte. He's at the Comedy Zone. Very funny. And I was just kidding. It wasn't live. We taped that earlier. We actually talked for about 45 minutes. And I just gave you 15 minutes. If you want to hear the whole thing, and it's good. We actually get kind of serious somewhere in the middle, and it gets a little heated. I think you're going to want to hear this because you're not going to be able to see it. We're doing a bonus dish, country-ish bonus dish. That is just the whole interview of me and Jim Breuer, the podcast audio version only. So if you want to hear the whole thing, make sure you are subscribed to or getting the audio version of the podcast. And I think we'll get that Friday maybe. So there you go. All right. Real quick. You know about Camp Lejeune? Yeah, it's been in the news. For many years, between 1953 and 1987, Marines, their family members, and infant children were exposed to contaminated drinking water at Camp Lejeune, including all the satellite camps. Many were sickened and died unnecessarily because of the groundwater contamination. So if you or your loved one worked, lived, or served at Camp Lejeune, call us right now for information and legal help. You could be eligible for significant financial compensation. So call the law office of Environmental Litigation Group. I hate big words. At 888-660-2492. Again, that is 888-660-2492. All right. We got one more segment, everybody. I'm excited for this. With my buddy. Now, listen, what are you doing over here with this pizza?
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier, and I eat Texas Pete on pizza all the time. I know you got that pizza.
You put that shit on anything.
Yeah, you want to buy it?
Put it all on my table. Here you go. That's just a little bit. It's all right, buddy.
How long the cleaning lady coming Monday?
Right here.
Or tomorrow?
Got you a napkin right here. Let me try a bite. I'll get some hot sauce. I'll get some. Oh, by the way, I think. Okay, we got pizza, sausage pizza, because it's National Sausage Pizza Day. And so I got this from Village Inn in Hickory. I don't know how many they have.
They got a lot. They've been around since the 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But it's really good. That's one of my favorite pizzas from Hickory is from the Village Inn. So I got the boys and me. So I'm going to try a Texas Pete bite of Village Inn sausage pizza.
I bet your hot sauce will be way better.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
More?
I'm going to take one bite.
All right.
It's really good. So hang on. Any interesting comments, guys?
So a lot of people are,
Wow.
are commenting on
There's 3
on
seconds
the
of
Jim
dead quiet.
Yeah.
Jim Breuer interview.
3 seconds costs
Yes.
a lot.
3 seconds. You can't just leave it blank like that.
Yes, sir.
If I say something, if I ask a question, just go, and then figure it out.
Several people are going to see Jim this weekend in
Very
Charlotte.
good. Oh, yeah, did you see this?
Somebody said, give me that bonus dish.
Shout out to Jody Gross, Grose, from Concord. He sent me this.
Let's see.
Oh, you here now. Let me hold it up. You hold that side, I'll hold this side. It's a Sundrop Dale Earnhardt Jr. edition from North Wilkesboro. You know, they just
reopened it, huh?
and he raced in a Sundrop car. So I got that sent to me.
Yeah, you
And
guys
on the back,
y'all need to get together and do something.
We got Dale Earnhardt right there, Jr. on the back. So, shout out to Jody for that. Appreciate it, buddy.
We need to do a field trip for the All-Star race next year.
We should. I wanted to go to the one in North Wilkesboro, but I was busy.
It's it's waiting for the tickets to be released, but they are doing it in North Wilkesboro. I think it was June, something like that.
Well, I just want to tell the audience real quick. I was kidding earlier when I said his name was Marc Stamos.
Yeah.
That's not who it is. I just think it kind of looks like he could be related to John Stamos.
Maybe one day.
I'm just not getting all the hot sauce. It's working.
I forgot you couldn't. You can't really handle much hot sauce.
It takes a minute, though. So his real name is Marc Hunt. And what we do is we go to a Goodwill and we buy gifts for each other. It's got to be around the $5 mark. And we exchange it on the show. We unbox it on the show, live right now. I don't know what he got me. He don't know what I got him. But it has to make sense as to why we got the gift. You know what I'm saying? It's a segment that we like to call... Oh, yeah, I forgot we have a theme song.
Oh, yeah.
Justin Clyde, go ahead and get your gift ready, and I'll get my gift ready.
More shopping for a pair of khakis, cause you gotta go to court. There's a bow hunting trophy, makes you think about your buddy. That's the hunting that you don't need a license for. Your Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting!
Goodwill Hunting.
We're just the Goodwill
I
Hunting.
ain't talking about the film starring Jason Bourne, just being thoughtful while you're shopping at your secondhand store. Your Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting! Yeah.
Happy hunting, boy.
Wow, buddy. That's pretty good.
All right.
Good one. What you got here,
Okay,
Marcus?
so what I have for you in this box from Goodwill is, I know you do a lot of work from home. You've got a desk at home. Mm-hmm. I'll text you sometime and you're working. You're behind the desk. You're a keyboard warrior. You're doing your thing, as they say it in the industry.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is something that you can use to as you're working, as you're sitting. You know, sometimes I bet when you get up, you got like a stiff back, sitting so long.
Oh, yeah.
So I found a little something at Goodwill that I think would help with not having a stiff back and maybe having a little relaxation while... Relaxation
right.
while you do work at home.
I didn't know if you meant to say relaxation.
I did.
Like if it had something to do with your legs.
I totally hadn't had any beer. I totally meant to say it that way.
Well, I wonder what's in here, man.
I don't know, but what's...
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Let's find out.
They're into it, young man. Not much. There's one piece of wrapping paper.
What is this? What is this? It's a cat. No, it's a cat.
No, it's a...
It's a pad of some sort.
It's a back massager that actually...
$6.
May I plug it up?
Oh, here. Let's let it out. Get you
That
some
rubber
slack.
band off of there.
Get you some slack. You know what I mean? All right. So this is some sort of. Let's see what it smells like.
Real quick, did you know that you can take a rubber band, like if you've got a strip screw?
Okay.
You can take a rubber band and stick in the drill bit will grab. Like if you got a strip screw, put it in there, rubber band will grab it and help unloosen it. Eddie Weber, I bet
Life
knew that.
hack.
Eddie Weber probably knew that. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, let's plug this up.
This looks like something from 1981. I wonder what this says.
What?
Homedics.
I don't like your plug-in, man. Are you sure?
What's your problem, buddy?
I can't see.
I can't either. You're more flexible than me. I got the bad back and all. Remember that? I'm the one with the bad back.
I don't think this is for...
So what does it do? You just plug it in and it vibrates?
Yeah. I just need some juice.
Where you going, buddy?
I can't see it.
Here. You talk to the camera and I'll do it.
All right, so John's going to try to plug this up for us because there's apparently...
You got to get up under here
something to plug up under there.
Yeah, see. The thing moves.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you. All right, here's your hat. How's your back?
Hurts.
Yeah, but not anymore.
All right, this better be worth it.
Here we go.
Okay. Okay, so it's a massager. It moves.
Yep. Looks like two nipples if you...
It looks like someone's doing
this. It
this.
does. Yeah.
Yeah, hold that right there. Hold it up for me.
Okay. You do that.
Can you see it?
Yeah, same thing.
Like if I put it right here, does it look like my nipples
There's
are
a
moving?
light on.
There's a light. Oh,
Oh, it lights
I bet
up.
that's a heater.
I didn't know it did all that.
So what do? You just put it.
Put it at the bottom of your seat.
Okay.
Yep, like so. Sit back.
Oh, here we
Feel
go.
it. You know who I bet I like that? Mama Reap.
This would be a great gift
She's
for
sitting
Mama Reap.
on the recliner watching her stories.
Watching, 2020, 60
Dateline.
Minutes,
hours.
Dateline, 48 hours, all of it. Yeah, and then do not give this to
No, he's
Isaiah.
not getting this.
He'll do something dirty with it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
buddy.
would never do anything dirty
I
with
appreciate
that.
that.
Turn this off.
I'm a clean Christian boy.
Yeah. Well, you did get saved.
Elliot
right.
said, yeah, right.
All
Said
right.
you're half right.
I have another.
What you got for me?
I got a gift for you, buddy. Look how much bigger mine is already.
Wow, that's a big box.
You know, I like to make this a game if we can, too. So if you...
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
I like to make this into a game. So if you're watching this at home live right now, or anytime, leave in the comment section who gave the better gift. That'd be the winner. Did Mark give me a better gift than I gave Mark? See, he made it work. He knew I sat at home, worked on my computer,
gotta make
got
sense.
stiff. That made sense. Now, will this make sense as well? All right, so your house burnt down. No, your next door neighbor's house burnt down.
Flooded out. Smoked out.
You are without a home at the moment.
I'm without a home of
You're
my own.
homeless.
Yeah.
You don't have access to your television. You don't have access to your
Just my
radios,
things.
your equipment, none of it.
My bed that
All
you
your
gave
stuff.
me. By the way, I have to get a new mattress. The mattress you gave me, it's ruined.
No way.
Yeah.
It's not ruined. How is it ruined?
The smoke ruined it. I'm gonna get a new one.
Are
It's
you
okay.
serious?
Yeah, you can't keep a mattress once your house has been full of smoke. It absorbs the smoke.
So your house was full of smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Furniture and mattresses probably have to go. So
Well,
anyway.
I got you this gift thinking that now that you're homeless, this would be something that you could use, right? I don't want you to be bored out there in the tent with all the homeless people with nothing to do. I gave this to you with that in mind, and I want you to have it.
This is something I can use on the streets. As they say,
Sure, I mean,
in my tent.
yeah, your tent, buddy.
All righty. Oh, God, it's heavy. Get that out of the way.
What we got
What
here?
in the hell is that? Is that a flashlight slash?
It's a Home
TV?
Accents Lifestyles 8-in-1 mini television lantern. It is ideal for home, office, car, boat, camping, tailgating, and travel.
Where do you put the quarter?
Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't opened it
I
yet.
think it's one of those you put money in.
You can watch television
Yeah.
in your tent. Now that you're homeless,
You
this
wanna-
is something. Yeah, let's see what
it's all
let's
about.
keep opening it.
This is nice, man. It's got a. It's
big.
Look at that.
It's got a strap or
carrier.
a carrying case. Well, you are going to need access to
Can you? Yeah. Let's plug this
some
sucker
sort of
up.
plug. Oh boy, look
that
at
is
this,
nice.
man.
Close. It's got a little.
Yeah, it's got 2 lights back here. Oh, look at that. It does this.
What the hell is this?
It's like a transformer.
Yeah. It's a
Robots
robot.
in disguise. Okay, tuning, weather, on and off, fine tuning, siren. We got to plug it up.
Please.
You me to do it?
You have to do
Talk
it.
to the camera.
Okay.
Y'all be entertaining for a minute.
Sorry.
Daddy's going to go down here.
So yeah, rubber bands. You can actually take these and if you've got a strip screw
Yeah.
in the hole, and the drill
Move your
bit will
leg.
actually catch the.
This might be too
It'll catch the
heavy.
rubber band and it'll grab the screw. Strip screw rubber band trick is.
That was interesting, Mark.
Did you know that worked?
Plugged
I
in.
had no idea.
Yeah, it's plugged up. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if it works.
It's nothing yet.
Well, let's see.
Power.
Hang on.
Oh, I did something.
We got
There's
action
light.
back here. We got
one
action
light
back
working.
here. Oh, look!
What happened?
Television's on, dude.
Look at that.
Poltergeist.
Yeah, black and white.
They're here. Go into the light, Carol Ann. There is peace and serenity. Let's see if we can get a channel. Oh, you turned it off.
Okay.
Volume.
Find the one with the dirty
go to
movies
Sean.
on it.
Where's the antenna? Oh, here it is. Look. It's like,
It works.
I love how it's got all these gadgets.
Look.
What?
You can start a rave out there in the
anything.
homeless camp tent city that you're living in.
Yeah. SOS. Help.
Okay. Well, there you go, buddy.
Thanks, man. I'll figure that out. I'll get the. You just got to hold it just right.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it right now, but look, they got different settings: VHF, UHF,
Yep.
all of it.
I don't know, man.
Congratulations, buddy.
I
Turn
think
it
you.
off.
I think you might have won.
What do you guys think at home? Did I give him a better gift, or did he give me a better gift?
God, that's-
knowing the situation that we're in. It's anybody's
good,
ball
man.
game. I think I may have spent a little bit more than you.
What'd you spend? $8?
I can't remember.
Right now, they're betting heavily on you right now.
Let's shut her down, boys.
Shut her down. Go ahead and get down there and unplug it. I'm sure you can figure the unplug part of it. Well, there you go, folks.
All right. Thank you, John.
That is how we play GOODWILL Hunting, GOODWILL Hunting, GOODWILL Hunting. All right. Wow. Any interesting comments before we wrap this one up? I've had a good time, though. I hope you did at home.
No, there's just back and forth about the gift. They were pretty impressed with it, and like I said, they were voting for you.
Isaiah, what are you doing over there?
I'm just looking at comments.
Well, what do you see anything interesting?
Let me find one. I got to scroll up.
Okay, well, you do that, and I'll
Yeah.
talk to Elliot.
Yes, sir. Well, Isaiah is wearing an Eric Martin T-shirt, and we would like—that's our good buddy, the lead singer from Mr. Big, and we'd like to wish him
Eric Cartman from
No,
South
Eric
Park.
Martin.
Eric
The guy that
Martin.
sings I'm the one who I can't sing.
to be with you. Yes,
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Yes.
Is it from Mr. Big?
That's it.
that's the one. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. And we'd like to wish
Why
him.
be alone when we can be together,
That's the
baby? Right?
That's the one.
Yeah. Sounds
That
just
was
like
it.
I can make your life worth. Yeah. Something like that.
That's it. Well, we'd like to wish him a very happy birthday. He finally turned what, 24? I think is what he
Who's
looks
this?
like.
No, I think he's 22.
Same guy?
22. That's the
Eric
same guy.
Martin.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy birthday, young Eric Martin.
not to be confused with Ricky.
Well, what am I forgetting to talk about, guys, before we wrap this puppy up?
Well, also Rich Scheidner, who has been on the show before, comedian, is going to be at Duke's restaurant next Wednesday.
Oh, very good.
Yes, doing an outdoor.
So they're doing stand-up outdoors now.
Yes, sir.
That's interesting.
Just this one time.
So today was also International Day of the Girl Child. And so if you have a daughter, this is basically Daughter's Day. And I have future stepdaughter, Lainey. Love that girl. Hello, Lainey. Happy Day of the Girl Child. All right. Also, it's General Pulaski Memorial Day.
Who's that?
General Pulaski. You don't know who Sergeant? Let's go. General, talk to me.
From the Revolutionary War, there was a lot of forts and stuff, and of course he was part of the aspect that went up against the British. So you see
think
Pulaski Highway, Fort Pulaski.
I think he came up with the cavalry or something. Like it's old school. I can't remember. But Google it. You guys correct us at home, right? I know you're paying attention. Have I done all the appropriate shout outs? Any final comments, thoughts, concerns, corrections before I wrap it up? Did you have a good time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Elliot, you've always
Thanks for
got
having
something
us.
last minute because you're going to forget as soon as I start my dismount.
No, sir. No, I checked, and my special friend still knows what's up.
Great.
There you go.
We don't know what's up though.
Great.
She does.
Yeah, you going to be here next week?
To the best of my knowledge and ability.
When
yes,
is the
sir.
mask coming off? When's the big reveal?
Soon, very soon. Maybe.
He
I
told us
think
that
it
3
should
weeks
come
ago
off
before his
next
hiatus.
week.
Maybe for the after dark. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Good deal. Well, let me go to the booth. Anything I'm forgetting? We good to wrap it up?
No, we're all good here, man.
Okay, well, for Marcus Stamos, for Elliot the intern, for Sergeant Mark Havaball, for intern Isaiah. My name is John Reap, and I want to wish you a bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life, never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones in your self-parked car. country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Oh, I didn't see you stand there. This is embarrassing. I thought you'd be over there, but you're over here. Anyway, happy birthday, Mr. Big. Oh, R.I.P.
Angela Lansbury.
Angela Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote. Very sad.
Was that the show that she was from? I saw where she
Can
died.
y'all
and I was
even
like,
hear
where
him?
the heck?
I saw the light go out. So I imagine that it was done, but we're still here.
It's not out. Yeah.
Why be alone when we can be together, baby? How's it go?
You can make my
life worthwhile. I can make you start to smile.